All right. Hi, everyone. Look at my new setup. I am here and I am back. I am back with a new space. And instead of, dishing out coin to a different, outsider space, I decided to make my own. So, welcome. Welcome to my new Adobe, my new vibe that I have set up for you guys. So I'm excited to be here and to give my opinion on what's going on. So as you guys can see, and I'm sure as you guys have heard, Love is Blind, Germany is upon us. So I'm like, you know what? I have to review this because it got pretty good. It got pretty juicy. And I don't want to miss out on the fun. So I definitely wanted to be one of those people that came and gave my review, my opinion. So let's go. All right, so we are here with Germany, the first season of Love is Blind, Germany. I really do enjoy the dubbing episodes of Love is Blind, and I say that because I was an avid viewer of the Mexico Love is Blind. Yeah, I didn't review it. I wish I did because I really liked it. I felt like I was the only one that watched the Mexico Love is Blind. Comment below if you did watch the Mexico Love is Blind because I don't want to be the only one left out. But that one was intense. The word that's coming up for me was hot, spicy. That one was like because they had kids involved. A lot of them had a lot of kids. A lot of them were married. Like had the they came to the table with a lot of stuff, right? I don't want to say baggage, but they definitely came to the table with a lot of stuff. So it was really cool to see what Mexico had in store in terms of it being dubbed. So they were speaking obviously Spanish, but we got it dubbed for English. And now Germany. Who would have thought? I came across Germany on an accident. My my partner sent me an Instagram video of the couple Medina and Sally. It was just deemed as like the most awkward reveal in Love Is My History, and I'm like, I've never seen that before. Was that America? Like it was. I was confused. So I did a little digging, and I'm like, oh, they're Germany. Okay, I probably gotta watch this, right? So I did not want to let it pass. Let's jump right in. So the premise of what I'm going to be reviewing. So the premise of what I am going to be reviewing is basically the couples, breaking down the couples, what I've seen thus far. It shouldn't be that long because this season wasn't that long, and I say that because a lot of these relationships didn't go far. At least from what we can see before the reunion and before the weddings, right? So I'm going to start with Hani and Daniel. Hani and Daniel, upon me first seeing it, it felt very surface level. It felt like their relationship was pretty surface level until you can tell for her as a woman that I'm sure a lot of men like to talk to. I think she wants something of substance. I think deep down she does desire substance. However, sometimes we fall into our habits, and I can see that she sometimes falls into her habits, and she doesn't mean to. You could tell she doesn't mean to, but it's just like the patterns you create are just a manifestation of what's in front of you. So it's like if you were to pause that side of yourself that wants to do what it's used to, maybe you would see a different outcome. And with Daniel, I think that so far he just seemed very straightforward. I've never really seen him waver in his emotions. He seems very grounded in himself and patient with Hani, and I think that that's really good to see because I can relate. I love when she said closer to the end of the season of how he doesn't just give her princess treatment, he gives her queen treatment. And I must say, as someone who is in a really fulfilling and abundant relationship, it's a great feeling. And it's a feeling that you don't want to let go. But I personally don't feel like she is ready for a marriage. I think she's ready for a relationship. I think she wants Daniel to be her boyfriend for sure. But husband, I don't see it. I do see Daniel though wanting to do it. He strikes me as someone who has nothing to lose. He strikes me as someone who's like, bring it. And it's like, hold on. Hold on. Like, really vet this young lady, because you don't want to waste your time. Even though, yeah, you don't want to waste your time. Moving on to Sheila and Pascal. Sheila is a beautiful model. I think it's Sheila, or it's not Shyla. I think it's Sheila. Sheila is very beautiful. Gorgeous model. I just could not take my eyes off her. I thought she was really beautiful, actually. These women, let me just say this to just preface, the Germany women are really beautiful. Especially Shayla and Pascal. And I feel like it was very forced. It's interesting, right? Because Fabio, he was falling in love. Once someone's saying the love word and those emotions are becoming really, really, really invested in you, that's kind of where she should have steered her direction. But for some reason with Pascal, it's like she was trying to fit a circle into a square, square into a circle. It wasn't landing. Something was off. And I think for her, it's like, you could do so much better. You could do better than all these dudes here, in my opinion. But with Pascal, it's like, okay, he wrote you a letter. That's enough. It just was like fishing for that validation. And when you have to pull it out, it's probably not worth it at all. And further along, we start to see that they don't even make it to the living part of the experiment. They don't even get to make it to the living part. It was like, let's turn up, do these activities, drink a little sip, meet the other couples. But I feel like Pascal was definitely motivated and pumped up to exit the relationship because of Toga. Okay. And it was funny how you could tell Toga kind of prompted Pascal to be on the same wave as him, and then hit his hands, kind of like threw rocks and hide his hands, like, really? Almost like being surprised, like towards the end of like the last couple episodes of just like, it didn't work out, or like what happened? You know, it's just like, bro, you know, because you're one of the people that kind of helped prompted Pascal to fully commit to the exit. I think Sheila knows better. And I just feel like hopefully she knows better, but she could do better. She's gorgeous. I don't get it. I actually thought they would go the distance, but I don't think Pascal understands what show he signed up for. Jen and Marcel. I'm not gonna spend too long on this. When I first saw them, I thought it was cool. Like, they had tattoos. It was like they look on paper like they click. But for some reason, no. They were hard to watch. You want to know a couple that's hard to watch? Whew. Marcel and Jen. Hard to watch. And I say that because it's like, why are y'all going this far? Why are y'all going this long when you know it's not it? Like, one thing I have to give credit to, Germany knew how to hit the exit button. They just knew. They knew this is not for me. And they were gone. Part of that is cool. The other half of that is like kind of sad. Because it's like, dang, we want to see a good show. But the couple that I wouldn't have mind to leave would be Jen and Marcel. Because the staring and shit like that, why are you staring at me? And it's not even a romantic stare. It's just like a, no. I don't understand that. What did I put? In my notes, I put adjustment, trying to meet in the middle. He keeps staring. It's weird. Don't stare at me. First off, it's rude. Second of all, it's just like, it's not even a sexy, romantic, seductive stare. It's a stare that's just like really off and really cringe. I think dude, wants to do the Palo Santo, which I love. the whole meditation vibe. And it's like, homegirl, Jen is like, when we going to a concert? I feel like there's always a category for different things, right? You can have your moment of like meditation, stillness, being in alignment with your chakras and the universe. All that is gorgeous. I'm here for it. However, we're human, and he's a vegan, so it's just like it's just a lot piled on a lot. And it seemed like Jen was cool, in the pod. She was talking about not manifestation. She was talking about meditation and XYZ, and it's just like in the same scope of things, Sometimes she just wants to let her hair down and strip away the spirituality and just tap into just being Jen, which I understand. But homeboy, you guys just weren't on the same page, and it was evident. I don't know why y'all were dragged longer than the other couples who I would have liked to see more of, but it is what it is. Not surprised. How long? How often does he have to bring up intimacy? Intercourse? Oh, it's just, okay, I'm not going to make this long at all because I'm just going to be real, okay? Can I be real? Can I be real? Okay. I understand, not wanting to quit because you're engaged and you don't want to throw in the towel. That does apply to certain things. Let me explain. It does apply when the person isn't doing what Elias is doing. Like, let's be real. He in your face told you, yeah, I like her, da-da-da. If any dude felt bold, excuse me, if any human felt bold to tell me, their fiance, that they like someone else, is this a joke? That's when having an ego matters. That's when having, a confidence about yourself matters, because it's like, no, absolutely not. The connection honestly can't be that strong for a man to disrespect me like that. No, the number one rule for me is respect. And if you don't even have that form of decency, you think this shit is a game. And I think Alina, she's so innocent sometimes, and she comes off a little contrived, like she thinks things through. But I think he was taking her kindness for obliviousness, which worked in his favor. I think she's adorable. I think she's so sweet. I think, though, when it came to the pressuring of intimacy, he needs to just let it flow. It's just so many red flags. It's like any man that's rushing me in my process in terms of intimacy, gotta go. Any man that finds it funny to disrespect me and talk to another woman, like regardless of what the experience was, there's having sidebar conversations that they record, and then it's respectful, like yeah, I think you're cool, but I'm happy where I'm at. You see how like there's ways you can do that? That was missing. I could just put so many accounts, right? And when it ends up being that many infractions, I'm okay with walking away, because you think this is a game. This is not a game for me. And when you know who you are and you know your power, sometimes the man won't even test you like that, because he was definitely doing what he knew he can get away with. I'm done talking about and Tolga. I'm not going to talk about his hair. I'm just going to say that. I think Tolga liked to feel like he had options, and he had to weigh his options, and he didn't know whether, this person could fight for me, or you showing me that you're worth to be with me. It's just like, this is not The Bachelor. This is not ABC Bachelor Nation, which I will be reviewing soon. I cannot wait for the new Bachelor. But sir, no one's accepting your roles. Please breathe. Please breathe. Sheila and Togo were cute. In terms of the love triangle, I didn't know where he was leaning. This person has my head. This person has my heart. Now Sheila has my head and heart. And I love Harry Potter. It's just like, just get on with it, because I'm just, And it's funny because my partner was saying he did the show right. He was able to get in and out, and he was, right. He was almost able to get away with murder. Like, he was able to finesse, get a trip, be seen as the guy. I just can't invite you to my family because da da da. Mind you, we've never really seen what Sheila did to him. I'm still trying to figure out the missing puzzle pieces of, like, what did Sheila do to deserve such a abrupt ending. Don't like the term we're a toxic couple. I think he likes drama. I think he feeds off of, what does he feed off of? Discomfort. We're a toxic couple. I don't even like that word. It's just like, ew. Why are you even saying that word? I think that he has pedestal syndrome. I wrote that in my notes, and I say that because he sees himself on a pedestal. He thinks the women are supposed to fight for him. That's what I'm saying. He thinks he's on the wrong show. He's on the wrong show. This is not The Bachelor, babe. This is not The Bachelor. The other love triangle that we saw, which was Alberta and Fabio. Fabio came back like, you know what? I made a mistake, XYZ. It made me laugh. Because I felt like I've been in that space before where the man was like, I messed up. I think there's a way it can be done. And I think Fabio doing it for the cameras is just, to me, it felt a little performative. I thought he would give a little more. I thought he would be like, we don't have to be together right now, but I just want you to know I've been thinking about you. When you have time, I would love to take you on a date. I would love to spend some time with you and get to know you a little better. He's just pounding it on, love bombing, like, I messed up, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, if you was really feeling me, you would have looked me up and we would have came here holding hands. They would have been like, oh, what is this? Like, well, he reached out to me and he realized he made a mistake. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have taken him seriously. I would have been like, boy, you ain't even tried to talk to me. Now you want to talk to me because these cameras are here? That's what it gave. One thing I wanted to bring up was Alberta being like, that's it. I'm going to just go home. Slow down. Calm down. First off, stay your ground. Like, what I notice about us as women and even black women, any inkling we get of feeling like we're not chosen, or you name it, like not chosen or just abandoned or not communicated with properly, it's a throwing of the hands moment. It's a whatever. I quit. Forget it. Very impulsive. Like, it never had to be that type of energy. It never gave that. It gave, this is also a competition. So don't let your opponent know that you're sweating. You're like, I quit. I don't want to talk. It's like, girl, if you don't calm your ass down, relax. You still have the ball in your court. You could have been like, okay, well, you know what? I want you to sleep on it. Let's talk again tomorrow and da. You were fighting for him. I did see that for Fabio. But you gotta, like, it's some finesse with it though. Like, don't just throw in the towel. Cause now look, she don't even want him. Shayla wanted Pascal. She don't even want Fabio. Bro, it would have worked in your favor. It's just like you too quick to run off on a plug. Like, hold on. Like, see, you didn't block your own blessing. See, I'm just trying to give you some game. Like, no, this is good. This is good tea, because the producers, they like a little, right? But not just a whole, I'm going home. You don't have to go home. I mean, no one eliminated you. Now, Sheila was wrong for like, it's not my fault that, he doesn't want you. That would trigger anyone, I will say. But you got to also play the game. And if you watch Love is Blind enough, people are going to plant little seeds in your ear to throw you off your game. So it worked. It worked. Sally and Medina had the most awkward reveal that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. That reveal, I think it was the truth. I think that reveal was reality. I think that reveal was what would really happen in real life if the cameras were on. I really do. I think that that was nervous laughter. I don't think he was laughing at her. I think she too fucking sensitive. I think she too damn sensitive. I'm feeling self-conscious because you're laughing. It's just like, she's really young too. She's like 26. I think she needs a little more time. They definitely not getting married. Predictions. Let's get into the predictions. Ani and Daniel. I don't. They're not going to get married. And I'll give one reason why. She want to still be in the streets. Be a hot girl. I mean, her status is going to go up because of Love is Blind Germany. Followers will go up. Other people vetting. But I think that with Daniel, he's somebody that is going to be hard to find again. Because whoever you find after this, their undivided attention probably won't be present. They're going to be busy maybe juggling other options in addition to you. But that queen treatment, good luck. But they're not getting married. Sheila and Pascal obviously broke up. Jen and Marcel broke up. Eileen and Elias, I don't. He's going to say I don't. With Hani's going to say I don't. Let's see. Sheila and Toga never made it. Sally and Medina, I don't. I think, who's going to say I don't? Sally's going to say I don't. Those are my predictions for Love is Blind out of all the couples. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that made it to vacations and did their thing. 6, including Sally and Medina, who had that very awkward interaction to them being in the process. Let's see who left. Sheila Pascal left. Jim Marcel left. Sheila Toga left. So we are down with 3 marriages, which are Ani Daniel, Alina and Elias, and Sally and Medina. None of those 3 are getting married, in my opinion. But hey, they can prove me wrong. I think this was an interesting season. It was so interesting that I decided to record in my new studio space. So yeah, I'm really excited about this season, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And I can't wait for the reunion too. I'm excited to see what relationships kindled outside the Love is Blind bubble and see what's going on. I think this is going to be the first time we have no one get married because all these couples dropped out along the way. I appreciate them not wasting our time. So thank you for your time. And this is Kayla with For the Love of Kayla. Thank you so much. And I'm going to see you soon. Bye for now.